Hi guys, sorry my webcam's wonky and the microphone's not brilliant. I've done a few videos before this one as well about anxiety and panic attacks and anxiety and breathing techniques and things like that, just to help you guys a little bit with anxiety. I mean, I know how disabling it is. I've probably said that word enough times in the last videos, but it can feel very disabling, and a lot of people with anxiety get irrational thoughts, whereas they could think something really bad's going to happen to them. You might have health anxiety, social anxiety, generalised anxiety and stuff like that. There's all different sort of types of forms, and everyone's affected slightly differently from others anyway. But just to know that, guys, that you're not alone, and there's several videos of people suffering with panic attacks. You'll find bloody millions on YouTube. It's good to listen to them, because then you think, oh, I'm okay, nothing's bad going to happen to me. They've had these symptoms, they're not harmful. Going to be absolutely fine. So if you do suffer with anxiety, things to stay away from a little bit is caffeine. Teas, coffees, things like that can contribute to panic attacks, guys, really. So I would suggest leaving them and leaving fizzy colas and stuff, and sticking to things like soft drinks and they say herbal tea is good for anxiety, so maybe certain teas are, but normal teas not really. So sip water. That sounds boring, but if you don't really want it to contribute panics, do you? So you want to avoid things like that. Also, things to do to help anxiety are things like exercise, because it releases is it serotonin or something in your brain, something like that. I'm not very technical, guys. I don't know about all these brain cells, what they're called and everything, but I think it's serotonin. Is happiness, happy moods and stuff. So once you feel good, you feel good for the rest of the day. Think positively as well. Get some self-help books. They really help. Charles Linden method. Costs a bit, but he's cured thousands of people. If you've actually got anxiety disorders, usually because you've got a fear or something, and the worst thing you can do is actually trying to ignore the fear, because it usually just bites back at you and just comes back, which is horrible, because you're just fighting it too much, and you can't do that. See, think of the worst case scenario and just think, yeah, I'm being so stupid now, well, that's not going to happen to me. Make it as a joke, because that can help. Really thinking, oh shit, this is going to happen to me, oh my god, it's going to make you feel extremely anxious, so just try and not think of the thought. And if you've been anxious for so many times, you can think that thing's going to happen. Just think of how many times you've convinced yourself and think, oh wow, it hasn't even happened anyway. So it's just your subconscious mind, guys, and irrational thinking can trick you into all sorts. Seriously, your brain is so powerful, you know. Human's brain is very powerful, and it can trick you into all sorts of dangers and thoughts. Just put up with it. Best thing to do is deal with it and not fight it, and just feel the fear and just get on with your life. If it's ruining your daily basis, get some help with cognitive behavioural therapy. This video I'm doing is very similar to the other videos, guys. I think I'm talking like on replay, but seriously, yeah, check out other people's videos on their panic attacks. See if you can relate to theirs, because I'm sure you can relate to mine as well. Because panic attacks are all the same sort of symptoms as everyone else has described and experienced, and they usually occur in your 20s, or you might have had it before. Children can have anxiety disorders, but it's more common when they're a bit older. It's the hormones as well. I mean, your hormones are everywhere, aren't they? Obviously. Because obviously I'm 20 and I'm gone into a woman, so I sort of think in that way. That's why I've got anxiety, because my hormones. That's how I think of it, sort of thing, just to help me. But my anxiety is due to health fears, and that's a very common one I've had. Is where I fear something bad's going to happen to me all the time, and because I think that way, it's just completely makes my anxiety like extreme. Best way to do it is how to deal with it is sort of judge your anxiety on a scale of 0 to 10 and tell yourself how anxious you really are. So obviously I'm talking, so I'm not as anxious now because I'm talking to you, and I'm distracting myself by speaking, so I'm not thinking. Well, I'm thinking of what to say, but I'm not thinking of that thought. you know what I mean? So that can really help. The other video I said tips if you've got tense muscles a lot of the time, because anxiety can leave you with very tense muscles around your neck especially, or on your chest, is to have a nice relaxing bath and not to think of horrible thoughts. I mean, when you think negatively, you usually come across another negative thought, and it can persist and persist and persist. You keep getting these negative thoughts. Best thing to do is just ignore them. Do fun things in your life, things that interest you. Just get rid of it. Distract yourself big time. I mean, really distract yourself, and that should help. If not, CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy. I think they actually get you to fear as much as possible your fear to help you overcome it. Because if you ignore it, usually the fear gets worse. It actually comes back all the time and bites back at you, like I said. I'm at a very funny position on this webcam. My head's just like here, and it's like I've got no body. Okay. I can assure you I have a body. Yeah, my webcam is probably cracking like hell, so I'm gonna leave you guys to it. And yeah, check out my videos. And I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna do them every day. I know that sounds very annoying, doesn't it? Listening to me. I don't know how many views I'm gonna get. Probably not a lot. Probably people are probably switching me off like after 2 minutes because my webcam's crap. But I just wanted to sort of like help you guys. And look out for my next video.